Well, volunteers showed up early this morning to begin restoring an area of East Beach that's impacted with weeds where native plants should be growing.
And News Channel's John Palminteri joins us now live from Santa Barbara. And John, this will make a big difference in the months ahead.
Yeah, and this is a group that came out at 9 o'clock this morning here at East Beach. And it's a project to bring in native plants and seeds, but it's been threatened here by invasive weeds that all started popping up after the recent and winter rains. They are digging in on Santa Barbara's East Beach to clear out an area of invasive crabgrass and making it a home for new native plants. Much of the work is done by the Santa Barbara Creeks Division and volunteers with hand tools are just yanking them out.
This is the best option for us.
In a few hours, there was a big difference.
In addition to the great recruitment and growth of the native plants that we've had given all the winter rains, we just want to knock back these non-natives while we can and give the natives the best chance they have of making it.
You have to look close to see the seedlings popping up, but they are all over.
In this dune zone, we've planted about 4,500 native plants. Most of them are doing wonderful. We had some pretty high tides this winter, if people remember, and this area got kind of inundated with some overwash from the ocean, and I think some of our seedlings and seed that we actually spread here may have gotten washed away.
I hear crunching.
Yes, we were trying not to break them too much. We want to get them out, but yeah.
So they go 5 inches deep, 6 inches deep?
Well, maybe even a little bit deeper.
This grass can have rhizomes several feet deep. We're kind of getting the most vigorous ones, which are closer to the surface, and trying to do as best we can.
Fortunately, this large area nearby is doing very well, and the crew won't have to come in and get out as much crabgrass. But there are still some weeds here, and they will have to do some work. The site is near the recently finished project to have a better tidal flow back and forth with the nearby Andre Clark Bird Refuge to enhance circulation year-round on the 29-acre lake. Restoring the beach plants and the banks was a perfect fit with this work.
We've lost something like 85% of our coastal estuaries and wetlands. And so preserving the ones that we have, improving them in whatever way we can is incredibly important along coastal California.
To see this level of environmental commitment with hands in the sand and volunteers on their knees shows how grounded Santa Barbara's effort is for these projects.
Santa Barbara is very passionate about our environment and protecting and improving our local environment. So having community members and even visitors come and join us today has been really wonderful.
And like this afternoon, a couple of workers are out here and they are carefully going through this other area next to